Hello everybody, this is Kyrex. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Emerald, the 6th one. When last we left off, I had finished the Magma Base. And therein actually lies the reason why I haven't done this video on time, why I'm 2 days late on it. You see, Friday night was rolling around. Yeah, that's right, on Friday. And, Friday night was rolling around. And I realized, hey, I haven't put up Pokemon Emerald. Well, I better get off my butt and record it. Turns out, I did not save the game properly before turning it off and had to do all that crap over again. And I had left myself only about 40 minutes or so to finish it by Friday anyway, and by then there wasn't enough time to do it again. So, I put it off and went to bed. Which is not usual for me because I'm normally nocturnal, but I've been sleeping a lot lately. Anyway. So, why didn't I post it Saturday? And for that matter, why didn't Resident Evil 4 go up Saturday? Well, Resident Evil 4 didn't go up because Pokemon didn't go up, and I want to keep them more or less in order. As to why I didn't do that Saturday, I was converting Transformers Prime. I had some video files that required a screen capture because they were MKVs, and I can't load MKVs into here with sound. The reason I'm doing that is I'm trying to shrink the footage so that it doesn't take up too much space. For example, I got all of Season 1 to span about 1.4 gigabytes, whereas the last 6 episodes of the MKVs were like almost 4 gigabytes. So you can see the kind of compression I've got here. And in order to do this, I would have to change those settings and redo them, and it took me 5 minutes to do it the last time. So I wanted to get Prime done and then do this, and that's why I'm doing this now. Now, those of you who watched my Stars Challenge video will recognize the Trick House and how much fun that was last time. I wasn't going to record the Trick House, I was going to do all this crap off screen, but then it occurred to me, you know what? I don't want to have to put this off another half hour while I do all the Trick House crap before I go on with the game, so you get to watch me do the Trick House. The reason I'm doing this is, unlike the 6th run, I have a lot more to gain from here. Oh crap, I never learned cut, did I? No, that'll change, won't it? Crusader, by the way, has the XP share. I don't know why he has the XP share, and he's in the front row, but he is. So, let's swap him out. My buddy Joe Cameron. Now, who's gonna learn cut? Can't believe this completely slipped my mind. I know full well these are all about HMs. Well, not all of them, but yeah. I guess it's Crusader. What you gonna forget, big guy? There is no good choice. I'd forget that if I could, but I can't. Don't like my options. We'll do takedown for now. I suppose eventually I can go to the move deleter and get rid of this. I'm gonna have to find some love discs for some heart scales and then release them. You know, part of me's almost tempted not to go through with this Trick House. But I need the hard stone, I need the magnet, I need a bunch of stuff that can only be found in here. It's kind of funny that for a brief second I actually considered getting rid of Rollout, which is funny because Crusader having access to the hard stone is the whole thing that drove me here in the first God's place. Talk about gift of the Magi, right? For those who aren't familiar with what I just referenced, basically, I think that's what it was called, but it's a short story that I read a couple times in several textbooks in school. Yeah, I know I'm a nerd. Anyway, you had these two poor people, a husband and wife, and I forget what it was, but basically the guy had this thing, and his wife decided as a gift for him, she was going to get him something to complement that. Like, let's say, for example, this is not it by a long shot, but let's say, for example, the guy had a... This is going to come off horrible no matter what I do. Let's start with the woman. The woman had this beautiful necklace. I don't remember that specifically. Let's say, for example, she had this necklace and she wanted these beautiful earrings to go with it. And the guy had something and he wanted something to go with that. Well, she sold her necklace and he sold his thing to get the presents for each other. So they now had presents to complement something they no longer had. That's the gist of it. It's a very sweet story if you think about it. They were willing to give up something like that. And of course, they were naturally touched by the fact that they could do that for each other. Even as they were mildly amused and embarrassed by the fact that the presents were no longer relevant. You know, but that's what would have happened here. I would have gotten rid of Rollout to get the thing that would have made Rollout awesome. Not that Rollout needs help being awesome. And yes, that would be his permanent item because I would have to catch a lot of Pokemon for Metal Coat. I don't really fancy doing that because it's not exactly... The difference between catching one for Metal Coat and catching one for Heart Scales is the fact that there's a huge possibility that the Love Discs will have Heart Scales. I used to farm them and I would get like every third Love Disc would have one. Whereas I can catch 20 Magnemites before I can catch a single moment Metal Coat. So yeah. Which reminds me, I need to hit my PC pretty soon to get that Mystic Water off the cast hole. I did get the cast hole, right? I have no idea what I got. Which pretty much goes along with this LP pretty nicely if you think about it. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did, but that Zigzagoon is purple. Yeah, my main complaint with some of the shinies is that there's almost no way to tell. I like shinies with a big contrast, like a red Gyarados, or in Lieutenant Capri Sun's case, a green Marill. It's something that at a glance you can tell, you know? Meanwhile, Charmander goes from being red to being like yellow-orange, you know? Mudkip's purple, but a lot of them you can't really tell right away until you see them sparkle. And it annoys me when that's the case. Woohoo, rare candy. You know, I honestly think I have mentioned that in every single Let's Play. At least every one of the past few months. The reason for that is you ever see those things with the absent-minded professor who doesn't eat? You know, he's so caught up in his experiments he doesn't eat? Yeah, that's me. I'm not contributing to science, but I will completely lose track of the fact that I haven't eaten. And I will procrastinate once I realize I am hungry. So, yeah, I've got that special kind of what to do. Give it. Oh, perfect. Ooh, not perfect. Crap! can have soft sand for a minute. While I figure out what the hell I'm doing with my items. Nope, 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 not doing that. Go back, go back, go back. Forgot there were two different PCs. I don't use the item PC that often. Closet. Okay, don't need that right now. Or that. Or that. No. Should I sell these things? Yes, I should. Am I going to? No, I'm not. That requires me to get off my butt and do something. Good thing I did that, because I remember what happened in the Ruby thing. Things didn't go so well. Okay. You know, while I'm on my little world tour... See, the problem with this game is it's been so long since I've really played it that I've forgotten where a lot of stuff is. Obvious stuff, like the amulet coin. And then I'll watch someone else's Let's Play, or to add insult to injury, I'll watch someone else's blind Let's Play and see them get it. For example, I know where charcoal and the amulet coin and all that crap is because I watched Nintendo Capri Sun do it. This isn't it, is it? I think it's somewhere in this town. If it's not this one, it's in Fall Arbor. I probably did. Let's pretend I didn't, because let's face facts, I might not have. One of the differences between Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire is there are move tutors to teach you the old TMs. There's some old TMs, like Rollout, for example. You know what? Maybe it was here. I've got a strategy guide right here. Let me just look. If those are abilities, how did I go so far past it? Lava Ridge Town. It was in the right town. Damn it. I knew it was there. There it is. Okay. I was right, it was this building. It wasn't a store, it was a house. No, it wasn't a house, it was a store. Okay, while I'm here, while I'm in the phase, let's see. So I gotta get your camera for that? Yeah, apparently wants me to grind to get my dragon moves. Oh, crap. You know what? I'm just procrastination man today, so let's procrastinate. I'm at least getting something done. Nothing instructive, mind you, but something. This is a funny picture. fight these trainers since I have them. Yeah, I never knew there were trainers in there. I've never gone back. I've never had a reason to go back. I figured it just emptied out. Again, Nintendo Capri Sun's blind Let's Play. Yeah, that's kind of bad. You gotta watch a new player's blind Let's Play to find out stuff from a game you beat years ago, right? But that's cool. That means that I can watch his Let's Play not only to watch someone discover the just joy of Pokemon, but to learn things. And for those of you who haven't seen it, I really recommend you watch it. It's just wonderful watching someone who's never played Pokemon to just fall for this game, fall in love with this game. It really is something special to watch. Oh, in the interim, I taught her Shadow Ball. I don't know why, but I did. I figured, you know what, I just picked up Shadow Ball, let me teach it to her. I wanted a move that would help her fight dark types in Shadow Ball. Or, well, at least let her fight them, just not very well. But it will let her fight other psychics. Boy, this is gonna be one of those, isn't it? I don't remember him being in this game, or at least I don't remember him being in Sapphire. It's possible that I either forgot, or that he wasn't in that one. Oh, come on! I mean, I'll just Iron Tail, but that ain't gonna freaking happen now, is it? Oh, yes it is, never mind. I'm thinking camera, Really? Go to bed. Yeah, that Meryl's dangerous for both of us right now. Disappointment right now is utterly boundless. Yeah, he burns, just as I went off about how burn is a status ailment you never can see. Anyway, there's a chance that between videos I will catch some wild Abras. Just for their item, I'll be releasing whatever I catch. Oh, you're freaking kidding me. I already had the damn meteorite? So I came up here for nothing. You know what? I'm not even going to bother fighting them right now. I might come back later and finish them off. This is just let's waste time with Kairos. Talk about your jagged bumpiness, or what it's doing to your soul. The whole thing sounds more than a little dirty to me. The sad fact of the matter is, the joke of Joe's name is, I'm kind of over it now, so it's gone from being mildly cute. It wasn't that funny to begin with. Now it's just kind of old. I kind of want a new name for him. And I have a reason for not changing his name. It's a really stupid one, and that's that if I change his name, then in Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Darkness, a Let's Play that is recording and almost done, but not up yet, I catch a Numel and I name it Joe Numel, and it won't be valid anymore or topical anymore if I change this one's name. So yeah, I'll get smartass going. He's not Joe Numel anymore. He's this. I'm like, it's my game. I freaking know what his name is. I recorded this thing 6 months ago, 2 months ago, or whatever. Yep, I knew this was happening. But yeah, I do record my stuff in advance. Oh! I almost forgot. During my whole little tirade at the beginning, I almost forgot the thing I was going to tirade about. I've got a new special project that I'm training for. I don't know when it'll go up because I didn't realize until after I did the thing that I don't really like this game that much. Nonetheless, it is pretty cool. It's something that a friend of mine has requested, and I don't normally do requests, but this is one that was within my budget and within my means to do. Just need to practice a lot first. But it's for a game in a series that I'm already working on. That is, I already have Let's Plays of it up, I have other ones in recording, and it's a challenge run. So I can do it now a little bit. And it's something that I think I can do, so I'm going to try. And the problem is, this game annoys me because it is my second least favorite in the series. I mean, there's a lot of games in the series, and out of all of them, I like this one almost the absolute least. If I was smart, I would have flown there, but for some reason I was thinking this is a lava ridge town. But anyway, that game is, I haven't started recording yet, but I'm just in practice mode right now. Talk to you twice. Anyway. Oh, I never talked to Lynette either, did I? Well, I'm not going to now either. I can go the rest of the game without being someone's PC. I don't care. Anyway, this time I'm going to save on camera so that I know I've freaking done it. We're not having a repeat of last time. Anyway, that does it for this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald the 6th run. This is going directly to YouTube as soon as I name it. And then I'm going to put up Resident Evil 4 and Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. Which, by the way, is almost done. I think it's got another week left. And then you get to see the other Mystery Dungeon game. So, I'm Kyrix, and this is my video, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.